As part of the Philippine Coast Guard's efforts to modernize and expand its fleet and Japan's swift assistance to the Philippines to improve maritime safety and law enforcement capabilities, a project was implemented to meet these requirements with the assistance of Japan's Official Development Assistance, ODA. The procurement of 5 new 97-meter multi-role response vessels for the Philippine Coast Guard has begun to move forward, which will be funded by Japan Official Development Assistance, ODA. Note that this is separate from Japan's commitment made under Japan's Official Security Assistance, OSA, to provide defense systems to the armed forces of the Philippines. These ships will be used to respond to offshore and coastal maritime incidents such as search and rescue, SAR, maritime law enforcement, MARLIN, maritime security, MARSEC, operations. An improved version of the Magbanua class is expected, which may incorporate additional features. Under the Philippine Coast Guard's 2020 acquisition plan, the service aims to have at least 10 Marine Patrol Multi-Role Response Vessels, MRRVs, and 30 Offshore Patrol Vessels, OPVs. One of the projects to achieve the plan is the Phase 3 Maritime Safety Capability Enhancement Project for the PCG, MSCIP Phase 3, which aims to provide additional large vessels for the service. The PCG commander went on to explain that with the addition of the Teresa Magbanua class multi-role response vessel in the Philippine Coast Guard, the Maritime Law Enforcement Agency may now have more vessels capable of conducting maritime domain awareness operations through continuous patrolling of the country's territorial areas. And EEZ waters, rescue operations, and other functions that promote the country's economic growth and development through maritime security. It is worth noting that the addition of the Teresa Magbanua class MRRV to the Philippine Coast Guard could increase not only the presence of these vessels in contested waters such as the West Philippine Sea, as it also augments the smaller Parola class MRRV, but also has long endurance capabilities and time to laze around in offshore waters, ideal for countering the ongoing Chinese Coast Guard aggression in the region. The Philippine Coast Guard expressed its desire to increase numbers not only in terms of the recruits they are currently getting, but also the ships these future personnel will be assigned to in the future, as their mandate comes with the ultimate goal of maintaining ship security. The country is safe and secure, because Filipino fishermen can live their lives without worry, and not an inch of Philippine territory has been lost to foreign enemies, as stated by this administration in its speech. Currently, the Philippine Coast Guard only has 3 large patrol vessels, 2 of which are Teresa Magbanua class vessels, and 1 vessel is the BRP Gabriela Salang, OPV 8301. The West Philippine Sea area alone is not enough, and they really need at least 20 more such vessels so they can carry out their mandate of patrolling the contested zone to deal with vessels like those of the Chinese Coast Guard. This number is not only necessary to improve overall roaming and patrol capabilities in the vast area covering the West Philippine Sea, but also means small vessels such as the 44-meter Parola class multi-role response vessels such as the BRP Tabataha MRRV 4401 and the BRP Malapascua MRRV 4403 can be assigned to waters near the Philippine coastline such as the Sulu Sea or in waters around the country's archipelago. Additionally, the number of patrol boats or multi-role response vessels required by the Philippine Coast Guard could benefit the care and maintenance of these vessels, as this means distributing time and resources on MRO or vessel maintenance, repair and operation schedules. The bottom line is that the institution is prepared and always present in its field of work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Considering the number of ships the Philippine Coast Guard wants for its fleet, its desire to add 5 97-meter Teresa Magbanua class ships is a significant step towards achieving that goal, as it will help the agency meet its needs. Mandate to fly the flag by maintaining a presence in the West Philippine Sea, with its size and capabilities helping in accomplishing the task at hand. These multi-role response vessels have various functions, ranging from maritime patrol, law enforcement, disaster management, to search and rescue. With a length of 97 meters, these ships are equipped with various sophisticated and modern equipment to support the mission of the Philippine Coast Guard. The procurement of these new ships is part of the Philippine government's efforts to strengthen the country's maritime defense. By having modern and reliable multi-role response vessels, it is hoped that the Philippine Coast Guard can be more effective in maintaining the security of Philippine waters from various threats, including illegal fishing, human trafficking and transnational crime. Apart from that, the procurement of these new ships is also expected to increase cooperation between the Philippines and Japan in the field of maritime defense. Japan is one of the countries that has technology and experience in building warships and sea patrols, so it is hoped that this collaboration will bring benefits to both countries. Thus, the procurement of 5 new 97-meter multi-role response vessels from Japan for the Philippine Coast Guard is an important step in enhancing the Philippines' maritime defense capabilities. Hopefully, with these new ships, the Philippine Coast Guard can be more effective in maintaining the security of the country's waters and protecting the Philippines' marine resources.